Oh, what's happening, Crusaders? Super excited to come in on this Monday. Holy moly, school year's over. It is mass chaos over here in my house. And I actually just found out, I'll share with you guys. My daughter, they do like this poetry jam and they have to like compete and go off. And she just texted me, although she shouldn't be texting me from her phone or her watch, I should say. She doesn't have a phone, but she just texted me that she won the class poetry jam and she's going on to the finals. So I'm so happy for her. And so amazing and so proud of her for crushing it and working so hard. So there's a proud mama moment over here for all of you guys. So it's just mass chaos. So as you guys are coming in, say, hey, Crusaders, let me know where it is you're coming in from and what is the weather like where you are today. I love doing these Q&As because it's my goal to show up and help you guys as much as I possibly can. And as much as I feel like I know, hey Maribel, how are you? As much as I feel like I know what you want, that's not always the case. And so I want to have on the regular Q&As where you guys can ask and pick my brain on all things YouTube, on all things recruiting, on all things marketing, whatever it may be. Hey Marie, how are you? So I wanted to come in for you guys today and just kind of have you guys ask me any questions. I can sit here and I can talk to the wall because that's who I am. Howdy, Crusaders from South Texas. Woo woo! What's up, Crusaders? I love it. I love it. I love it. So as you guys are coming in, think about what are some of the questions that you have for me. How is your business going on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being like, oh my God, it's off the charts. It's amazing. And 1 being like, it's in the dumps. You know, I need some help, Julie. Help me over here. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give your business? And as you guys are coming in, this is what I want to, as the questions are coming in, I want to talk to you guys about the Confidence to Rock Your Business Facebook group that I have and how I want you guys so engaged in that group. Okay. So what does that mean? I want it to be a group where you guys can come in and feel accepted in the network marketing community because there's so much hate and so much negativity for network marketers that I want it to be a place where it's like a safe place for network marketers to ask their questions, to share their wins, to share what's working, to maybe ask about a product that they want to buy, or maybe ask about an opportunity that they're looking for. Or maybe you're looking for a rep from a certain company. Guys, we have like 6,000 or 7,000 network marketers in that group, right? The best way to get help is by other network marketers. So what I need you guys to do when it comes to this group is I need you guys to be posting. I need you guys to be asking questions, to be sharing your wins. Like there's so much knowledge in there. And I feel like this group is just me. And although I started this group, I want to not hand it off to you, but I want to make you a part of the group as well. And I want you to feel this sense of community and this sense of connection. Because I got to tell you, probably most people that buy my products from me are other network marketers, right? And probably the same for you, right? Our families don't always support us in this network marketing journey. So we need to find people that can and do. And that's what I want the Confidence to Rock Your Business group to be. So if you guys are coming in here, this is what I need from you. I need you to please post inside of the confidence group something related to network marketing. Maybe you're looking for a new lipstick. Maybe you're looking for a new oil. Maybe you're looking for some sunscreen for the summer. Maybe you're looking for some new makeup. Or maybe you have a question about a social media platform or whatever it may be. I want this group to be about you and helping you guys win and bring your business to the next level. Okay, so I need your participation. Can you guys drop a 2 in the comments if you agree that you will help and participate inside of this group for me? And let's make it as active and value-packed as we possibly can, with obviously not being spammy tammies over here where we're just like blasting our stuff, but when we're sharing in an authentic way. Okay, so put a 2 in the comments if you guys can promise to be active in that group, ask questions, answer questions, get to know people, make some friends, because the network marketing community is such an incredible place where people support each other. And I want that to happen and to spill over into our groups. Okay. Melanie says too. Marie says too. Awesome, guys. I appreciate it. The more involvement we have, the more help we can give to this community, right? And now more so than ever, we really need strong network marketing connections because people need network marketing and they need an additional income stream. Okay. So that's my soapbox about the group. Please, please, please make sure that you guys are actively commenting, posting, and that we actually turned on anonymous posting as well, so that if you don't feel comfortable sharing who you are, you can post anonymously. And so I want to make sure that we, have a community where we're all supporting each other. So anyways, as you guys are coming in, this is Q&A session. So ask me any questions that you guys have. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Facebook user. Ansi Williams. I'm in Conroe, Texas. Hey, Texas. What's up, Crusaders? All right. So come ask me questions, whether it be YouTube, marketing, recruiting, whatever it may be. I'm always happy to answer them. I wanted to share with you, I'm working on my next YouTube video. And I was thinking about it this morning. I do my best work in the shower. I don't know, where do you guys do your best work? Like mine, like my brain does really, really well when I'm in the shower. And what I was working on is the different ways to recruit. And, whether it be the old style where you ask a bazillion people, whether it be the making a brand, whether it be using YouTube, whether it be funnels, right? And so would a video on the different ways to recruit, the pros, the cons, all of that, would that be something that would be helpful for you guys in terms of understanding like the different ways that people build a business? Because there's really not one right way to build a business. There's many different ways to build this business. And as long as you're building the business, that's all that matters. And I actually did, Carmen says she does her best thinking when she's walking. I actually did a video of this on my stories today. It doesn't matter how you build. It doesn't matter your font. It doesn't matter your brand colors. It doesn't matter, whether you build with a funnel or you don't build with a funnel. What it matters is that you are doing the work. Building a brand and building your brand colors and taking all of this time to like come up with all these different things is not an income producing activity. And this is what I want to drive home to you guys. I call it the $1 million messenger, because I've literally made so much money inside of my messenger communicating and talking to people, right? I show up on video. You guys don't care what my brand colors are. You don't care what font I use, right? But you care that I'm showing up and I'm connecting with humans. And that's where the key is, right? So whether you're connecting, like I see people get lost in this like branding piece of things and then they don't do the work. The work is actually in the messenger and having those conversations. And so I cannot stress this enough, that if you guys are stuck in your business and you're not where you want to be, how many conversations are you having in Messenger or face to face if you build belly to belly, or connecting with people on the phone? How many conversations are you having a day, a week, a month? And my guess is it's nothing to do with your brand colors. We get lost in the world of, it's a deterrent. It's safe. I can control the brand color. So I'm going to go and focus all my energy right over here on my brand colors. Or I can focus all of my energy on trying to figure out my brand. And so I'm going to sit here and perseverate and think about my brand colors. But in reality, what it's doing is it's not making me uncomfortable, and it's actually not helping me work my business, right? The key to success is working your business. You don't need to get lost in all the brand colors. Like, that can happen. But I remember I was doing some coaching with somebody that paid me to do some coaching. We literally figured out his brand in 5 minutes. And he was like, oh my God, Julie, you are a genius. How did you figure that out so quickly? Because you don't need to take so long to figure out your brand. You're overcomplicating because you don't want to get to work, right? So get to work and start having those conversations. That's how you're going to have success. Marie says, my challenge is working full time, and after I get home, take care of my pets and I eat, then it's already almost 8 p.m. and I feel overwhelmed by all I have to do for my business in such a short time before bed. Absolutely. Marie, you are not alone. Most people, probably 95% of network marketers are building this full-time or building this part-time while working their full-time job. If you are a full-time employee and your network marketing is your side gig right now, put a 5 in the comments. Let me know that you work part-time. So here's what's going to have to happen, Marie. Again, this business doesn't take that much time, okay? It doesn't. We overcomplicate things all the time, right? If you can block off 5 15-minute chunks and you go to your time blocking, meaning you're going to do 5 15-minute power chunks a day or 1 power hour a day, that's all you need to work your business, okay? So you've got to get laser focused, right? Turn off all of your notifications. If you're going to do a 15-minute recruiting biz app like blast, 15 minutes, set your timer, Marie, and start messaging people for 15 minutes to see if they're open about the business and the opportunity. Then the next 15 minutes, you're going to follow up with your customers. Then the next 15 minutes, you're going to follow up with your team. Then the next 15 minutes, you're going to go and you're going to message and you're going to do your reach outs on social media. And then the next 15 minutes, you're going to do your posting and you're going to do your stories, okay? It does not need to be a full-time job if you are laser focused and you turn off the notifications. You don't get lost in the scroll, right? You are laser focused and you time block. And time blocking is something that not enough of us do, myself included, but when I do it, holy moly, do I get so much more accomplished. So Marie, what I would say is if even an hour after you come home from work is too much time, hey, new order, how are you? If 15 minutes is too much time, or if an hour, 1 block in the hour is too much time and you're too tired at night, wake up a half an hour early, do 30 minutes before you go to work. If you get a lunch break, do a 15-minute block at lunch. And then when you get home, you've maybe got 2 or 3 more blocks, right? This business, I've always said this, I would probably be more successful if I worked my business and I had my other job, because it is not a full-time job. However, I have all day to do my shit. I have all day to get my stuff done. So I get lost in procrastination. I get lost in the scroll. When I was working in the schools, what happened was I was laser focused. And so if you are building this part-time, you have to be laser focused and you have to manage your time. When you're doing this full-time, there's a lot of hours in the day that I can mess around and be silly and not be effective. And so, Marie, do not let the fact that you work full-time influence the fact that you're not working your business. You break your day up into 15-minute chunks, Okay, so break up your daily DMO, your daily method of operation, right? Your income producing activities. Break them up into 15-minute chunks and get those done every single day. That's me doing this full time. I get squirrely. Exactly, right? Like I I like joked with my husband the other day, and I'm not going to go back into the schools, but I miss it so much. Like if I could go back into the schools one day a week and just do one day a week in the schools, it would be amazing. I think I would get more done in all areas of my life because I wouldn't have squirrel. And then I'm like, oh, I'll just do it later. I've got a little bit of time. No, when like time is of the essence, you get your stuff done. All right. Does that make sense? Drop a 2 if that makes sense in the comments. Are there any other questions that you guys have for me, whether it be YouTube, whether it be marketing, whether it be confidence, mindset? Let me know. Drop them below. That's what this Q&A is for. I know we've got some people on, and I just want to make sure. Somebody says 2-2. That makes a lot of sense. So consider yourself a gift that you've got 2 income streams and you can work both businesses at the same exact time and still make double the money. Okay. Like there is no reason that you work part-time. Sorry, I'm having my protein shake and it gets like clumpy if I don't drink it. There's no reason that you can't double dip and get paid full-time at your full-time job and make an obscene amount of money at your network marketing job, right? You can do both. And there's a lot of successful leaders that do both, even though they could go part-time, right? So don't use it as an excuse for you not working your business because you are working too hard. How many days off should one have and every when? So I don't know the answer to that, New Mafia Order. What I would say is I never take a full day off. Like I'm always available, but like yesterday, I was probably working at a 15%, right? I was with my family. It was a Sunday. I don't personally ever take a full day off. But I'm not always like 100% on. Like there's days like our neighbors came over, we were having drinks and we were hanging out. Like my phone was inside for hours on end. I wasn't working, but I was available if somebody needed me at some point throughout the day. Melanie says, I spend time batch recording reels, but it's still slow putting them up. Is there a quicker way to do this? It stops me doing a lot. Melanie, I hear you. I feel you. I honestly have been burnt out from doing short form video right now. I was telling my husband, I put out so much content for so many years that I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Even Girly, who's my assistant, she's like, are you going to do another video today? I was like, yes, I will get it done. I will get it done. I promise I will get it done. But I have not gotten it done. I've gotten some burnout, and so the struggle is real. What I would say is one of the things that I'm doing is I'm sending my videos, my content editor. I've got a YouTube, somebody that takes my videos and he puts them into shorts for me. Now that's a luxury that I'm able to afford, and that helps a ton with being able to put out short form content. Now, what I will say, yes, editing takes a while, especially on TikTok and especially on shorts and stuff. The videos that I do that are so quick and so unedited, they're actually the ones that do better. Okay, why is that? Because it's more human. It's less produced. The ones that I have that are curated and that are done really well, or maybe my YouTube content, like videographer will, make it look all pretty and everything. Those ones don't typically do as well because it's not as real and authentic. And so what I would say, Melanie, is done is better than perfect. So if you can get up a reel, you can get up a TikTok, and you can do it in a way that's quick and easy, done is better than perfect. Do not take more than 10 minutes, 15 minutes top to make a reel or a TikTok or any short form video. Okay. It's not worth it. And then what you can do is you can do some talk to camera, because those do really well and it connects your audience. So when you're content batching, do like maybe, 5 talk to cameras where you're giving a lesson, you're teaching, and then do maybe 2 or 3 viral sounds or whatever that is, and go that way. And then that way you've got it done, and you can bang out and content batch like 15 videos within like an hour of time that you can then go and repurpose and put everywhere throughout the days. Okay. But do not spend more than 10 or 15 minutes to edit your videos. It's not worth it. And honestly, the raw ones, the ones that are, like uncurated and just, like speaking from the hip, those are the ones that are going to take off, chances are, more so than the very polished one. She says, I have Linktree. It is wrong to put the products in, or would you put something else in there like a quiz or a lead magnet? So Melanie, I think it's about testing and tweaking. If you put directly the products in there and you're getting conversions, fantastic, then that's what you go with. I've seen a lot of people have a lot of success with just putting in the product on their Linktree, and that's it, right? Because it's the path of least resistance. Some people it doesn't work for. Everybody's audience is different. And so I would test and tweak. If you put that on and you're not getting orders, and you've had a video that's gone, relatively viral, that's got a lot of views, so that you've got, the way to test it, and you're not getting the conversions that you want, then switch it up and put in a lead magnet. The thing with marketing, guys, is there's not a one size fits all. And it's really hard because it's all about testing and tweaking. And I know people don't always want to hear that, but that's just the truth. You never know what's going to stick. What works for one audience does not work for somebody else's audience. And so you have to test and tweak your audience, because like attracts like, and you're attracting your own people. So even if you have the same brand as somebody, even if you have the same like tribe of people that you think that you have, it still converts very differently depending on who it is that you are personally attracting, because your personality is so unique and so different. Thank you for answering my questions. Of course. A famous new documentary from Netflix on TikTok, and they barely got 200 views. You know what? Don't worry about it. I have a new so I have one TikTok account that has 100,000 followers, and it's all about anxiety and mental health. And then I started a new one that's got all network marketing tips. I literally get like 20 views, 30 views, 40 views on those videos, okay? But I use it as a platform for me to repurpose it onto other platforms, because personally, I think TikTok's interface is the best interface that you can use in order to edit your videos. So I like it better than CapCut. I like it better than IG. I like it better than Facebook. I like it better than Shorts, right? All of those interfaces aren't as integrated and easy to use as TikToks. So just look at it as like, okay, then I need to, promote it on a different platform and see how it does on another platform. If you post the products, make sure that you have a link where they can message you if they have questions. For instance, my very first link is how to contact me with questions on Facebook. Yeah, definitely. I just learned this today. If you have a business account on TikTok, Melissa told me this. If you have a business account on TikTok, you can put your email address, and so people can email you as well, right? Because TikTok is really hard in terms of having that communication with each other, because they can't message you unless you're following people, or it's very weird. So you definitely want to have a way for them. You want to have a way for them to get to you, different ways. I think the reason why it takes so long is that I have 2 TikTok accounts and 2 reels for my soap business and 1 for my network marketing. I was wondering if I should merge them. If you can find a way, Melanie, and I know a little bit about your brand, I think it's a clean living brand. So yes, if you can find a way to merge them all together, I strongly recommend it. Do not do what I'm doing and have two different accounts. The only reason I have two different accounts is because when I first started on TikTok, like many, many years ago now at this point, like during the pandemic, and I would do my network marketing training, it didn't convert very well. And every time I did anxiety tips, it converted really well and it felt good to me. And I loved getting the messages and helping people. So I continued with it. Now I almost have two separate brands where I have like Julie Reynolds, therapist, over on TikTok, and she can help you with your mental health. And then I got Julie Reynolds over on TikTok, and I can help you with your network marketing because I'm a top earner in in my company. And so it's a little convoluted, which is why like over here you see me doing a lot of mindset stuff, trying to like tie in both of them together. But it's a pain in the tush to have two different separate accounts. I get it, Melanie. And I think that your soap business is very much in line with your network marketing business overall in terms of products and the clean aspect of it. So I think that you could do great education as to why you need clean products, why you need clean soaps, and all of the above. And I think that you could probably combine them very easily. I hope that that helps. Are there any other questions that are coming in as I wind today's Q&A out? Does anybody else have any other questions for me? I love the Facebook user says, make sure that you have a link where they can message you. Super important, right? You want to be able to connect with your audience. That is so, so, so important. So I don't see any other comments coming in. Next weekend is Memorial Weekend here in the United States, and I will be away visiting my best friends, and so I'm going to cancel Monday's training. Monday, oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. Monday mindset. So I will see you in 2 weeks. And I am trying to arrange an amazing speaker to come on with us to share with us how she was able to blow up her Facebook group. So again, remember, you've dropped the 2. You're going to go and do a post inside of the confidence group right now. And you are going to ask a question, share something. Let's get and build like the best network marketing supportive community on the planet inside of the Confidence to Rock Your Business group. I need your help because I really, really, really want it to be a place where people feel connected and feel like it's a safe place for network marketers to come in, ask questions, see what's working, what's not working. If you've got any things that you want to buy or you want to support or you're looking for another opportunity, that's what I want this group to be. So please, please, please make sure that you guys are part of the community, asking questions. I need your help. And I hope that you guys have an amazing Memorial weekend. Thank you, Marie. Safe travels if you're going anywhere for Memorial. If not, enjoy your family for those of you that are in the US, and happy kickoff to summer. All right, bye guys. I believe in you.